Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing King's Crusher in 1 minute on LeeChess.org. I think King's Crusher is doing a LeeChess TV thing right now, so I've just jumped in for a game against him. I don't know if we're going to play a match or whatnot, but we'll see. This should be fun. Let's go knight d2 and get rid of his knight. I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs in an effort to get at King's Crusher before he was like off TV or something. Let's see what he does against this move. If he takes, okay, he's going to do that instead. Well, I don't know. This looks kind of weird. I guess I'll take. Position's not very good, though. Okay, I'll go here. He's got lots of pressure against my king. Okay, let's give it a check. All right, I'm going to give up that bishop. I kind of had to eventually, so we'll give it up. It's not a great start for me. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, not a great start at all. Maybe I can make some magic happen, though. Let's do this. He could take on f3, though. He actually probably had that move. Let's see if we can, like, snipe his rook on e8. If he takes f3, I have the capture and reply. Let's go back. I have him on time right now. Doing very, very well on time. Ooh, I can do that. We'll actually have rook f8, even better. Yeah, I think I'm going to win this on time. All right, so we got him on time in the first one. Not really proud of that game, but hey, where's the rematch button? This will be nice. We can hopefully get a bunch of games against him. Let's go d4, d5. I like King's Crusher's stuff. He's entertaining. He plays a lot of like crazy, wacky gambits and things like that, so he's always a lot of fun to watch, it seems. Let's give it a check. He doesn't really play correct chess, but he plays interesting chess. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's cool to play him. This game is going a lot like the previous game. Guess I have to like decline that pawn. Already a weird game. He's going to probably try to bring his queen over. I'll go here so I can play bishop f8 in defense. Let's just take some stuff. Why not? Let's bring this in. Now I'm really causing a lot of damage. Unless he mates me, I'm going to win this game. Because my pawns are like too strong on their own. Let's just keep advancing. Yeah, these pawns are just massive. Let's go here and try to go rook d1. I mean, what's he going to do about this? He can play the queen into h6 and then bishop h8, but it doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, he resigned. Okay, back to a rematch. d4, d5 this time around. Albin counter-gambit. I just faced this in a game. f6, what's that about? Okay, I'm not going to take that. Ooh, sorry, King's Crusher. Drop of a queen, that hurts. All right, join the game again. But yeah, if you haven't checked out King's Crusher's channel, you should definitely go do so. He has like the most massive chess channel on YouTube. I don't know how many videos the guy has, like well over 5,000, I think. It's really, truly insane, like how many vids he has. It's quite impressive, I think. Let's just go back. Castle. All right, I don't want to play that move, but I kind of have to. This is not so great. He's coming after me. So if he plays b5, let's, well, I was going to take on f3 and then play knight e5. That's what I was going to do. And I'll do this anyways. Maybe I can hide my king. Let's do that. Let's hide the king. We'll try to plunk the knight on c4, huh? Threatening knight d2 now. Let's get this knight up. I have good play with these knights. So I'm doing a little bit better than him on the clock. If he puts a rook on d1, I have knight c3. is pretty bad for him, I think. Okay, we'll do this. Gets his knight into c6. Okay, well, I got away with knight c3. Can he go actually rook e1? He might have been able to do that. Okay, let's go here. If I can pick off b5, that would be helpful. Let's go queen d5. We'll go rook over, threatening c3. I can take that. Yeah, I think his position is collapsing. I actually don't even have the sounds on. I'll just turn those on. All right, rematch. That's a little bit high, isn't it? Turn my sounds down just a bit. Okay. Let's see what he's going to throw at us this time. Another Shigorin, maybe? Another crazy gambit. Okay, we'll take this way this time. And then knight c3. All right, we'll just play e3, playing it kind of conservative. We'll take. We'll castle. See if he takes on c3. Probably will. No, queen h5 instead. I'm expecting knight e5. Knight e5 will play bishop f4, attack his knight a couple times. Okay, I think I can grab that pawn. Let's bring this back just for protection, because now we might be a solid pawn. Queen b3 seems good. Let's see if he'll take. He does not. Okay, let's take and then play h3, just to back his knight off. He has a check here, but doesn't do anything. Let's go f4. And then knight e4 next move, maybe? Ooh, no queen e3 because I take his queen. Yeah, that wins like a whole piece. All right, rematch. Let's go c6 this time. Another Slav, huh? He's going to play this gambit again. He's going to give it another go. Let's play knight d5 this time. Last time I played knight d7, but I realized that allowed knight takes b5 is what it allowed, so. Okay, let's see if he'll swap. He does not. Now I get this rook in. This is a pesky rook. Let's go here and just remind him that this pawn is weak. Yeah, I mean, he's doing some aggressive stuff, but I'm not sure about the wisdom of this approach. Let's play g6. He can put his queen in on g5. He's going to go f5 now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sack this guy. Yeah, and then, okay, let's take here. We'll probably play e6 and rip it open. I'm going to try to keep it closed for the time being. Just think like maybe with c5 coming sometime soon, I'll be good. Now if he gets his bishop out of the way, he's threatening stuff on f8 though. Well, this could be interesting. So now I can take his queen. Ooh. I forgot he could queen there. Okay, so we lost that game. See if we get a rematch. We do. Yeah, that one was tricky because I was winning on the queen side, but the king side was a problem. Okay, let's hit King's Crusher with our favorite. Oh, he slipped pretty bad right there. Okay, so we got a victory there. I don't know. I feel like I'm happy to repeat that line if he wants to repeat it. I think I can hold him off on the king's side. Go knight d5 again. Don't know about a3. Let's just take this. Let's play more aggressively with our pawns this time around. Like maybe just not b4 right away. But let's do c5. That way, if ever this move comes, we can just immediately trade stuff, basically. Let's go here, bring this in. The rook into d3 is a very nice point about this. I just don't believe in White's position, honestly. Like, I think his compensation is not there. Okay, let's push. And then let's push again. Maybe he has b5. Still, though. This bishop comes in. So this game has gone better. He has a lot less play. Yeah, this is pretty bad now. Now we win his queen. Okay, rematch. We'll see if he keeps playing that line. Let's go c4 this game. Go g3. See if he launches some sort of kingside attack. Okay, go here and then b5. If he puts the bishop on b6, I have knight takes. Then I can take his dark square bishop, I hope. Okay, let's go e3. Guess I'm gonna take this. He's playing for mate. Okay, let's go d4. I think we can. Ooh, he can actually take on d4. Okay, I'm gonna do this just to try to hold him off. Yeah, he's tough when he gets going with his attacks. That's when he's at his most dangerous. But I really feel I can hold him off until yeah, like here, this is a good example. Can take on d4. Okay, queen into h5. Let's do it. It's looking good. Let's give it check. Go g4 just to be safe. Let's hide the king. I want to go knight g6. That would be really awesome. Okay, we'll take. Does that trap my queen? I think it does, but I have this move. You can take on h5, however. Give a check on h6. All right, coming down to the wire. Okay, I got a lot of pawns. Not a lot of time, though. Okay. All right. Draw, maybe? Maybe if I'm lucky. Ooh, I got the draw. That was lucky draw. 7.5, 1.5 is the score. Scandi time. Let's do the Scandinavian. All right, he's playing some weird line. I faced this variation where they put the knight back on g3. Okay, queen d7. Or bishop d7, I mean. My queen ends up on d7. Let's go a6, just back his bishop off. We'll go here. I have a fairly safe position. Queen h5. He's always thinking attack, this king's crusher. Queen f3 is good. Yeah, it hits both my knights. I have to retreat. I'm going to offer a queen trade. I doubt he takes it. True to his style, he will not trade queens. He'd rather put his queen on h3 than trade queens. Okay, let's go b4. We'll take that. c5 is hanging, but so is c3. Start maneuvering. Is he going to sack on e6? I don't think that would be good. I bet he just goes back. Yep. Try to bring our rook in now. Ooh, f4 is hanging too. f4 is hanging. I think I can... I can play this. He gets into f6 with check. But I'm threatening h2. Queen takes h2 mate. It's not easy for him to deal with that. Yeah, and I'm going to win on time anyways. All right, rematch. Next one. We're taking a rating hit, even though we're winning this match handily. Because I guess kingscrusher's his rating was a little bit lower than ours. Play the e3 Benko. The e3 Benko gambit. Let's play rook a3. This is a good move just to help secure the rook. There's not as many issues with pins and such after this. It's here, and I'm hoping to take with a pawn, should he ever decide to take me. Well, let's go e5. I think I can take e7. This looks pretty awesome. Now I'm threatening his knight on d6 and also on d7. Oh yeah, this is massive. This is a massacre. I can take here first even. Probably taking that way was good though. Maybe should have settled for that instead. Okay, let's go knight b5. Just play a luft move. We'll get both our rooks connected. Now it's a massacre on the 7th rank. Let's go queen e1. Trying to get into e6. I'm happy to swap. And this is mate next move. Rematch. So 9.5, 1.5 is the score. We're going to do this line again? Oh, it takes this time. Well, this is supposed to be like fairly harmless. But, you know, this line is like fine for both sides. It's completely playable for both parties involved. Let's go h6. Minority attack would be the common plan. He's going for a central break instead. Ooh, I should have probably captured on... Ooh, he blundered a piece. I should have captured on e4 first. Yeah, blundered a piece due to the pin. All right, rematch. Got another one. Let's go c4 again. d5 this time around. He's playing a gambit. A gambit continuation. I'll play it just like normal English. He can stick his knight in on g4. Ooh, actually, I got to defend against that. Let's play bishop g5 and maybe e3 hereafter. I think this is fine. f4. He wants to kill me. He wants to kill me. He's going to sack the exchange, guaranteed. Okay. You can play queen g3. It's kind of a funny move. But I have d4 if he does that. Knight d5 might have been strong on the previous move. Okay, let's go knight e4. Queen g5, looking for trades. Looking for trades in all the wrong places. Okay, now I want to attack h5. His knight is loose. All right, we'll trade. I am up a pawn. Let's go here. I'm attacking b7. He can't take that because I have this and come back and take his rook. Rematch. Scandi time. Blackmar Daymar gambit. I have a specific way to handle this gambit. You're seeing it right now. That's how I like to play against it. He can jump into e5, but he hangs d4 if he does that. I guess I'll take. So now he has double pawns. This is pretty ugly for him. Let's take this dude. Queen takes. I'm greedy. I'm taking another pawn. I can't help myself. Maybe bishop d6 next. Let's go rook d8. Seems better. Rook into d3. I feel like I've been using this d3 square a lot. Well, looks fine to me. I have this move. Bring the queen back to f3. Let's bring our knight to f5. d6 would be a nice square to hold everything. Huh. I can do this, can't I? He has knight h3. This one runs into rook g4. I'm a boatload of pawns. Rematch. Okay, knight f3 this time. Maybe we'll get some mainline Leningrad. Leningrad Dutch. We'll do this line. Now I'm attacking c6 a couple times. Bring this back. I think attacking a7 is good. Okay, knight a4. Look for a trade. I'm up a pawn. My bishop is a little bit out of the game. He's in search of another kingside attack. Let's get this guy active. Bring our rook up too. You can check on h3. It doesn't really do much though. Let's give it a check. I don't know about this. He's going to go hide his king. Okay, we got to come back. I want to take on f3. How do I organize that, though? Not a trivial task. Let's take here first. Check. Does that work? I don't think so. Alright, yeah, I think a draw is fair. I thought about queen f4, but his c-pawn is too fast, I believe. Yeah, he tries a lot of different openings, so he's somewhat unpredictable in that sense. Like here he has a King's Indian attack he's trying. I'll put my knight on c6. Rook c8. I'll try for a customary pawn storm. Let's go b4. Not sure where he's bringing that knight. I think I'll send this knight over to a5 and then into b3 perhaps. Okay, now I feel like I put a stop to his kingside play, a lot of it at least. So yeah, we'll send this knight in, and now I can go here, and he's skewered on the long diagonal. He's probably gonna have to shed this pawn. a3 is also hanging. Let's bring this rook in though. If he takes, that's nice for me. I'm real close to queening then. He hasn't got anywhere on this side of the board. Bishop c3, I can queen. I also have queen b6. This is just... I have the luxury of bringing this up even. Okay, let's take, as long as like we have c1 on lockdown and there's problems on this diagonal for him. I think I have d4 too even. Yeah, like d4 just wins material. Okay, we'll take. Take there. Rematch. Join. Okay. Knight f3. So it's 14-2. We're doing pretty well. I'll do this d5 move again. Kind of a funky treatment of it. Not really a great move, d5, but hey, it works. If he takes with the bishop, maybe I could play queen takes d6, but he took with the queen instead. Makes sense. This pawn's a little bit weak. I'm trying to maneuver and attack his weaknesses. Probably put the knight in on e4, I would bet. See if we can get a trade. And here he comes with the pawns. Let's take here first. I think this is a decent move. Trying to undermine the defensive e4. That's what we're going for. Yeah, because now his knight has like no squares to go to. He just has to defend it like rook e8. Yeah. Is f3 trapping it? f3 is trapping it. I was thinking about taking on e4 and then taking d6, but this is even better. Yeah, let's just take. If he takes back, I have this. Can bring our rook up to defend this guy. Rematch. He seems hesitant to go down the main lines of the Scandinavian. Oh, Mises gambit. Okay, this is always fun. White gets a lot of play. This is not a bad gambit at all for fast time controls. So white gets to have their fun too. He's trying to go bishop a3. We can play d4 now. I have this, and I can pick up his rook. I think trading was also good, but obviously this is much better even. We'll try to trade. 0 chance of him actually trading. Let's play b5. Bring our bishop to b7. He's trying to set up stuff on h7. Now he's going to be getting a little desperate. Let's give it a check. I mean, honestly, I can't blame him because there's no other way to play the position. Like, his position is completely desperate. Down material, he's on this diagonal too, so if he moves this knight, I have like knight takes f4, devastating discoveries. Let's just bring this back. Just to be safe, we'll keep trading with him. It's really demoralizing, like when you're trying to attack and your opponent just keeps trading stuff off. It's just the worst feeling. I can just take here. I'm threatening queen d5. Wins the house. Okay, let's go knight f3 again in this one. Knight f3 is like my go-to bullet opening for those who are tuning in. I don't know, maybe I'll get some King's Crushers viewers out of this match. You never know. Take. Well, let's avoid an exchange. Don't think it's in our best interest to trade. Let's push the a-pawn. I'll open the center. He closes it down. I think maneuvering the knight is good now. Like maybe knight d2 and try to bring it into c4. Because if he moves this bishop, I win c5. So this has got to be really good. We'll just play to restrict this knight. Now if we can take b8, we can get knight d6 in. Like now he has to take with that rook to avoid knight d6 disasters. And I can still do this. Get out through c5 maybe? Yeah, let's get out through c5. Okay, he's threatening my knight. I think bishop back to f1 is useful, just as a way to defend everything. I'll take here because he has to take with a queen. So now he runs into this, having taken with the rook. So it's 16-2. I think he's done. Yeah, he said GG's. So I'll just say thanks, KC. All right, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I definitely have like a skill advantage over King's Crusher. I think speed-wise, we're probably pretty close. I've watched some of his bullet stuff, and he's pretty fast. But yeah, I mean, the difference in skill is kind of borne out. So yeah, he is very dangerous when it becomes tactical, though. You could notice in a lot of these games, I pretty much tried to kill the play quite a bit because I feel like if I get to a boring position against him, like my expectation is huge. Whereas the sharp stuff, it's like that's where he really excels. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this 18-game match against King's Crusher, and I'll be back tomorrow with another bullet video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.